Hi everybody, and welcome back to Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. I'm here with Darupka again.
Hey, what's up, fellow Beastians?
Yes, and it's possibly the finale. Depends on how long this is. So, last time, we finally... what happened last time? Oh yeah, we went down the well in Spain. We've figured out that where the evil Templars are going, and now we're going to Scotland, to Bannockburn. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and it's going to be the dramatic finale. There's going to be a bunch of chances for us to die here, and hopefully we'll get to show off a lot of them.
I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere. Out there in the dark.
This framing looks really weird to me, though, that they show just a little bit of the train cart.
Yeah. Let's hope it will
What do you call that?
The cabin.
Cabin, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. We can show the clown nose.
I've still got the clown's nose.
The clown nose.
You should throw it away, George.
Since I played like old games now, I do remember the clown nose had a cameo. I believe in the third game or fourth game. One of them.
Possibly, yeah. And also, some people might be excited to hear that people watching this might be excited to hear that I actually bought the PlayStation 2 version of Broken Sword 3. So that's a potential future Let's Play idea. I kind of really would want to do that because that's my second favorite game in the series.
There's something I've
Right.
to you, Nico.
Yeah.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need
I mean, they did
to
kickstart the
I wouldn't want
newest
to be
one,
anywhere
so,
else.
and we'll get also apparently Beneath the Steel Sky too. So that's pretty exciting.
I haven't heard much of Bass 2 for a while now. Has there been anything about that?
I haven't checked,
You're
but
exhausted.
I think
Why
they
don't you get
did
some sleep?
because it was they were financing
Excited, huh?
Broken Sword 5,
Something to help you sleep?
Yeah.
and
I've got
with the
some
Kickstarter,
tablets in my
and it
bag.
was a tier.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they've been kind of quiet. I haven't checked Revolution's website in a while. Haven't had really reason to.
Yeah.
All right. There's the suspicious old lady. If you
Yeah.
heard her voice, it sounded kind of strange.
Pardon me.
Yep.
Yes, my dear.
Oh yeah, that's not
How
even.
would you, Sterling?
A quarter to
That's not even a little bit subtle.
running 8
Yep.
minutes late.
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abode?
Yeah.
There we go again.
It's one of the places we
The accent's cracking me up.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't
Yeah.
you?
You know,
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not very interested.
it was a really fun thing I found out just recently about the third Broken Sword game, The Sleeping Dragon, is that it popped to my mind because I'm listening to the old lady's voice clips, and you can hear a bit of an echo in like it's been recorded in like an office or something. So, but I found out that this was really cool. I found out that they actually, when they recorded the voiceover for the third game, they actually recorded it with all the actors in the same room, so that the
Okay.
so that the dialogue would flow better, and that was really cool. That was kind of fun. Yeah.
Nice. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but it kind of it actually shows because that's the thing I really liked about the Sleeping Dragon is that you can really tell how much snappier the dialogue is. Okay, now we'll try to leave, and something important happens.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
Oh yeah,
That's a
this
standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior...
I don't know who animated this
I
bit with the
rarely
conductor.
travel
It
by
doesn't
train.
look that hot.
My ticket
Notice how
is
his mustache kind of
perfectly
jumps up when
fine,
he's
no.
talking.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
They might have. This might have been. Actually, I think I just watched. Just recently, I watched Charles Cecil do a post-mortem on this, and they did have a bit of a crunch time on this game towards the end. And he said that they did have a bit of a problem, that they got so wrapped up in trying to get like all the history stuff into the game that they didn't have time to refine some of the details in this game because of it.
Well, it's usually the case with video games. I mean, the more complex they get, the longer it takes for them to get finished at a point, and
yeah,
then the people in charge, they want to get the game out to a certain point to get the sales and everything. So it's like, you know, it's just how it is.
Oh yeah.
I still think the game is very, very well polished. You know, it's might have here and there some little issues, but
yeah, that's just a little thing. Most of this game is really, really good. The one thing where you kind of, where I think it kind of shows. Well, I pointed out in previous episodes that in some of the animated cutscenes, like the hand animated ones, you can just kind of tell that the quality kind of jumps around a little bit from scene to scene. Ooh, I love the theme that's playing here. It's the Broken Sword kind of danger theme.
Yep. I like this scene because it's pretty well framed. And, oh yeah, old friend of ours.
Guido.
Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did.
I'm kind of... the one thing I kind of question about this scene is the fact that Guido doesn't try to kill George immediately right here. Oh no, and then we realized just that the conductor was actually Eklund.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, it's more of a cinematic thing. You know, they cannot kill off the character now because they want to save it for the grand finale.
Oh yeah.
I should have known.
Oh yeah, we'll have the two soccer fans or football fans, since they are.
Took second place to finding the girl
Since this is playing in Scotland in Europe, so.
Yeah. And they're going to Newcastle, which is I remember Ville liked that very much when he found out that these guys were from Newcastle. I don't know, it's because of some television show that he watched that I don't, I'm not aware, but yeah, it's, yeah, you can actually, they'll actually tell you.
Having a party?
Yep.
No.
And it says Newcastle over there.
Join us, man. Wake up, man.
It's what?
It's company. His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory. Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap, sleeping like a bobby.
Sleeping like a bobby.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago. And I never noticed. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment? No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like? She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble. Oh, wait, man, an old lady, too? Yeah. You gotta help me. Maybe they went to the toilet, like? I don't think so. They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know? No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her. What's stopping you, pal? The conductor. He's not what he seems. You want to avoid him, like? That's about it, yeah. No problem.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna get help from these drunk football fans. Okay, I'm gonna save the game now because we're gonna get one of the deaths in this part. It's a really funny one.
Yeah. Like some of the parts here at the end can be more challenging, I remember. So, since when I was playing it the first time through. So.
Just watch me.
Well, I've only played it once through, so.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
I love how he doesn't even can't really even stand up quite straight. And then there's the animated ass crack.
Yep, we need some animated ass crack.
Oh yeah. And there he goes.
Derp.
That's
How
just
many
great. Yeah.
thousands of volts, you know, yeah, let's touch it. Yeah, right.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump. I don't. I'm going.
Okay, I'll skip this dialogue and. Wondering if it'll let me save on top of the train. It's just that it takes a while for this cutscene to play out. So let's try that again, and this time go in the. Oh yes, it lets me. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because now we're heading in the direction we're supposed to be going. And
oh yeah, this part.
oh yeah, and here's another one of the deaths.
Yeah.
So the old lady was Khan all along.
Yep.
Khan!
Khan!
And now he got shot, and this is where you're supposed to pull the brake, but I'm waiting intentionally. Ouch! Yeah, that's quite a bit more brutal. You actually see a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
No, it's the old guy burying us again.
Yep, he's a nice guy. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he does kill us, but he has the decency to give us a good burial, so.
Oh, no, that wasn't the guy who shot us. Eklund was the guy who shot us.
Yeah, I know, but that guy who buried us, yeah, it's been a while that I played it, but I do remember this part.
Yeah. It gives you quite a lot of time to pull the brake, too. I kind of recall it.
Well,
yeah.
I remember, because if you're playing it through blind, it's kind of hard to figure out what exactly you need to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because, you know, you're trying to talk to him or maybe attack him.
Was my chance.
But, yeah.
Wow, that was super convenient that that box happened to be there.
Yeah, it's very cinematic again.
Oh, yeah.
You saved our lives. But
Yeah.
why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart.
So here's Khan's last little...
But a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't go.
He wasn't a bad guy after all. Well, kind of. You know.
Well, yeah, he's kind of brutal.
Well, yeah.
Doing
I mean,
terrible things for the right cause, or something to that
I mean,
effect.
he's an assassin,
Yeah.
the original assassin
What are the
order,
real
so,
Templars
yeah.
after?
Yeah.
What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend.
Okay, I wanna...
It is
This is,
a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield.
This is the part that always kind of confused me about the sword and what it was.
A power older than Dimolay.
And this is something that they really like expanded upon in the Sleeping
You and
Dragon.
me together. And
Yeah.
No, George.
In the Sleeping Dragon, I like it because they do explain about it, and then
Paradise.
you understand it more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tell me straight what they're after.
The sword symbolizes a colossal enemy.
The Sleeping Dragon is kind of like finishes the storyline of that.
Oh, yeah.
Power,
It's been started here, so.
Focused at St. Ninian's.
the energy.
So this is the part like I don't get is like how did George
which made
know
the
that
great
the friggin' dragon energy or what that's what they call it in the sequel.
Yeah.
Sequel is like he just knows this piece of information, and he does say that it gives the Templars the ability to influence the actions of others, which is kind of what the very kind of Illuminati thing of the
Yeah.
And here we get to ask what happened at the Bull's Head.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Yeah. Oh, can we offer him the clown nose?
Maybe not.
Oh, George won't.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Ooh, and another thing, people can actually.
Nico looked good. Even in robes.
I clicked the wrong button. I'll try to take the axe here.
Don't even think about it, George.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I'm gonna use it on you. Nico looked good.
Wait, what am I supposed to click on?
Nico looked good.
I think you got. I mean, you gotta untie her.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm clicking all around. Oh,
Nico looked good.
do I have to try to leave and then George realizes?
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
Oh, okay, that's what I had to do.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my uncle died.
That was kind of fishy, yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do.
Uh,
Was it
shit. I was about to say something about the sequel, but now I just drew a blank.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
All right.
So let's head to the final part.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't actually about the sleeping dragon, but I want to point out that the ghost that you saw in the abandoned subway station in the second game, if you look closely, you'll notice that it's Khan in his old lady getup. The ghost in the second game.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
It's a very subtle thing, and unless you played both games, you wouldn't even like make a connection. Yeah.
I don't even remember what the point of the ghost was. I mean, I think
It lets
a
you
part of
get
a
to the
puzzle.
Beneath the Steel Sky Easter egg.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to put the old penny in the candy machine, and then you have to offer the candy to the ghost, and that lets you get down the tunnel, and you get to see that scene from
Wow.
Beneath the
Why
Steel
didn't you say
Sky,
so? Boy,
where you get
we'll
eaten
show
by that
now
thing in the
what
tunnel.
it's for.
Plastic.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, oh, that.
Going to
Okay,
shout
I
our
didn't.
way to victory.
Yeah,
I don't know if I actually did that.
Plastic
Yeah.
explosive.
We did it when we did Broken Sword 2 with Kaiser, so it's
Nice.
I don't remember the episode name, but it's somewhere there, yeah.
A small
Nice,
explosion
nice.
To start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Yeah, this is kind of cool because this is a real place, this St. Ninians.
Century?
They took a little bit of artistic license with this location that actually there is a new church built around this old tower, and there was already when they made the game, but they decided to just show it as the ruins, because you know what happens at the end when they blow the whole place up.
The explosion didn't destroy the sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Okay, here comes one of the most random bits, but this one always makes me laugh. Is when we come in here and this is kind of a dumb part too. There's this pile of rubble here, and you just keep picking up random stuff from it.
Yeah.
Scrambled around in the rubble.
There's a lot of red herring stuff, I think.
Oh yeah. This is because you lost pretty much all of your, or George lost almost all of his inventory.
Well, because it wasn't
when they left for
useful
Scotland,
anymore,
so I don't know. Well, all of that stuff was weighing him down.
Which was green with
Yeah.
age.
Okay, we had a green coin. That's not important. So finally, you start.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Small cog and spindle, and then there's this.
It was a simple cog arrangement with a handle to turn the larger wheel. The wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it.
So yeah, I don't know, maybe an old elevator
The handle
system or
turned
something.
Easily, and the larger
Yeah.
wheel began to revolve.
I remember one of the most famous red herrings was in the Maniac Mansion and Zach McCracken, where in Maniac Mansion you can find the chainsaw, and then in Zach McCracken you can find the gasoline for the chainsaw.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The fuel.
Yeah,
And
although,
yep. And I think is it even like they even mention it because there's a poster of Zach McCracken in Maniac Mansion.
oh yeah, and Actually, I just recently only just finally got to play Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure, and there actually on the billboard there. I think they advertise chainsaw, gasoline not included.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think my favorite red herring, of course, of all time is from The Secret of Monkey Island, which has a literal red herring that you need for you need to give to the troll to cross the bridge.
I think they had a red herring also in the first or the second Monkey. I think the first Monkey Island.
Well, that is the
One of
first one,
them.
The Secret.
Oh, the secret. Derp.
Yeah.
Derp. Of course.
Yeah. Okay, and this
I
is
tried pushing the panel.
obviously a
but
wall that
was
we have to figure out how to
surprised
open
they
it.
move.
Yep.
But now, okay, this is what I was talking about when we talked to Nico. What she's.
Nico,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
what are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What's the point
Yeah,
of
of
studying
course.
the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone in Stalin to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
Okay, now this is the part. This is the part.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Norse code.
Oh god.
That's so dumb, but I love it. You know, that's obviously
Yeah,
playing
the
on
puns.
Morse code. So,
Yep, yep. The puns are real.
yeah, love puns.
I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
Okay, now this is where. Oh wait, let's do the friggin' pipe first. This is really funny.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay. Go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand.
Oh, that reminded me.
Rot and burn in hell.
Do not meddle with things you
Just
don't
leave
understand.
right
That's the friggin' backwards message. That wait, yes, here we can see the pipe better. Okay, but let's take the pipe now.
I ran my fingers beneath them.
Wait, isn't he picking up the pipe? Whoa, weird.
I ran beneath.
Okay, do I just put the cog in instead? Okay, yeah, that's it. But like,
Yeah.
there's the. Do you know about the backwards message in the Iron Maiden album Peace of Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a big thing, yeah.
The cog
Yeah,
slipped
the
neatly
friggin'
into the eye socket.
making fun of all the people that gave Iron Maiden shit for Number of the Beast, and it's just Nico McBrain
With a rasp of
basically
metal.
Well,
basically just uttering nonsense while he's drunk.
Yep.
And then okay, now I put the cogs in its
pushed
eyes.
the needle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
And I love it that the eyes that are spinning and not the cogs.
Well, I think the animation, a big cheesy grin.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
I love
also
that. Yeah.
Looked into the camera, looked at us.
Yeah.
A little minor
There's no
fourth wall
obvious
breaking.
way of removing
Well,
the
not
wheel
breaking
from its
maybe,
housing.
but just like slight,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, now it's time for a big long cutscene when we go down.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars.
The bogus Templars.
But where
Bogus,
were they?
man.
And why?
Man, can't you just tell how Californian George is?
Yeah.
Bogus.
There is actually a, there was for Waynesworth had also a video game that was pretty bad, but, what is it? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure had they had multiple video games, but they had also a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yep, it did. Yeah, I might look it up.
Yeah, that would be cool
I
to
can
play.
definitely hear chanting.
Probably with you and Kaiser would be the best. I mean,
Oh yeah. That's what I'm thinking about the Broken Sword. That we could do the friggin' it would be like the first full series of White Devil plays
What are we
because we've
waiting
done,
for?
Yeah.
we just did the one-offs
sounds
previously.
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, because that game is short enough to where we can get it going. You know, it has a good length for that.
All right, here comes the. So here it is. Finally, we see the Broken Sword,
Will you look at that?
Yep.
or the Sword of Baphomet.
Nico was right.
Yeah.
This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this grave.
This is kind of interesting. If you look at the monks closely, you'll notice that they're kind of like early 3D renders that have been kind of.
as a symbol of a covenant with God.
They've done the
Place to them.
basically the digitization thing. So it's
Yeah, pre-rendered. Yeah.
Rosso!
So they
they
would
look-
render.
yeah, and they look very like cell shaded, which is actually pretty impressive for like this 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what they would do in video games, because like in order to kind of fake 3D stuff, they would okay. They would have they would pre-render 3D images and like then put them in, you know, where they weren't true 3D, but like, you know, pre-rendered, so they would look 3D.
Yeah. They probably like painted like the shading on and everything, but yeah, that still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I find so too for the time, and it meshes still well with the 2D characters. So.
Yeah, this is the guy who was in the meeting, and Rosso is also there. We found out that Rosso is one of the Templars, as if we couldn't tell from like how hesitant he is to even investigate. Which is interesting because there's a cop who isn't a Templar in the third game, but he kind of just turns into a complete side character, the one who arrests Nico at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks
the
for
frickin',
new leaders.
like you can see the age of the game also, where it's like when the tired millennium dies. So
Oh yeah.
that was a thing in the end of the 90s, where obviously where it's like there was multiple like things about, you know, the end of millennium. A lot of people were obsessed with like, you know, it's the end of the world.
I'm sorry, I'm probably ruining the tension here, but Nico's butt looks amazing in that shot. That's something I noticed about the third game too. I just love walking around as Nico because her butt is so well defined in that game.
Yep.
Oh, this looks fucking amazing. This is awesome.
Yep, he's got the power, you know.
Yeah.
So.
He's got the power.
Yeah.
Gotta edit that in. Another freaking He-Man reference.
Yep.
Although he looks like he's in pain, which is kind of interesting. Well, you know,
Yeah.
well, we do find out that the dragon current or the dragon energy has a kind of a corrupting effect as well.
Yeah. It's actually quite interesting where they go with it, because here it doesn't. It's not quite clear if this is like actual magic or more like ancient technology, and in the third one it's kind of a little bit of both. So I thought that was pretty cool. But then in the end, I would say it's definitely more like magic.
And I didn't speak over the when the Grandmaster was giving his little speech here, because I think that is some amazing voice acting that's gone into this game. Oh god, I hate this angle though. They've really like the perspective. It just doesn't quite work here.
Yeah, they look pretty weird here. So, but yeah,
It's an animator's rule, I think, that any angle where you can see a character's nostrils, you know, it's not a good angle for that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. True.
Unless you're really trying to make someone look gross.
yeah.
What about Marquet? What about...
I look at Nico, like her proportions are like completely messed up.
Well, it's because it's like they're looking at them from
Yeah, from below, which is
so-
why
and
you
they-
don't.
and they try to get the perspective right. So, but
Here comes the scene that really annoys me in the director's edition when finally gives the order for Eklund to kill George, and then they end up and he starts strangling George in the director's cut. Well, I'll point it out when it happens.
yeah.
'Cause-
I still need to play the director's cut, the remake. So that's something. But I mean, I know it's the same game, just with completely new graphics and some added stuff. So.
Okay, here when Eklund starts strangling George, and then Rosso has his change of heart here, and there we go. There comes the fucking dagger. But in the director's cut, they don't show the dagger. They just show they play a gunshot sound effect. Eklund still, you know, falls off, and they animated a gun into Rosso's hand. So.
And it looks kind of awkward then, you know, because they.
Yeah. I mean, especially because he just still. I mean, because I guess because they thought that him getting a knife to the throat was so brutal. Yeah, but that really annoys me. Like,
I mean, already they didn't. I mean, they already somewhat censored it because you do see the knife for sure, but they you don't see any blood.
yeah.
I mean, not like it shouldn't be
And I
like
just
Mortal
noticed when
Kombat,
the-
but
What are we
Yeah, and when I
going
know
Literally-
the Grandmaster shot. Oh wait, I gotta save now because here's another death. But when the Grandmaster shoots Rosso, I noticed a little bit of blood on his hands when he grasped where the bullet hit him, and I think that might have also been cut out in the director's
well, maybe
cut.
they wanted to get a lower rating, you know.
Oh,
as
yeah,
Nick
absolutely.
already said, to sell the game to more people. So.
Yeah.
But I do like Guido here. He's just very sinister, but
Yeah.
Okay.
also kind of in a cheesy way. He's like a Bond, not the main villain, but the yeah.
Josh!
I think that's pretty cool here because he's not the main villain, but he's like the right-hand man, you know. And even though he's been shown as kind of an idiot, and for most part, he's quite sufficient
Yeah.
for like a henchman.
Oh, his dagger came back.
Yeah, that's a bit of a, or maybe he had another dagger, but
Well, yeah, maybe.
But it's more of an animation error, I would say.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
They
Okay.
probably wanted to fix, but then they didn't have the time, maybe. So.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna do the epic final scene. I was just standing around like an idiot there because I wanted to show that one last death. But
Yeah.
But now it's time for the real resolution. What happens? And so yeah, we didn't comment on it, but there's this old gunpowder because this was used as an ammunitions
We're leaving.
Yeah.
storage.
Now the fact that the gunpowder is still effective at this point, you know, because gunpowder, if it gets wet, it's like not functioning. But
Well,
Yeah,
you know, this is the whole point. Is that
But master, the powder.
yeah,
Powder. Is from the English Civil War.
I mean, if it's dry enough, you know, and but that much gunpowder, yeah, that's like a fucking insane explosion.
100 years old.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Yep.
yeah, remember that Nico took Khan's handbag, which had the C4,
Yep.
because this was Khan's plan. He was gonna blow up the whole place.
Yeah.
All right, this scene is pretty fucking epic.
Yeah.
Could have just pulled it out of the fire.
He could also just try to run out.
That is a fantastic explosion. Especially love how the tower just collapses there.
I like very classic. You know, you don't look at
Yeah.
explosions. So,
Yeah.
You know, the classic action hero coming out of an explosion and then the shockwave, and he has no injuries.
Yeah.
Because in realism, you know, but it's like a movie, so it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
No.
Realistically, even a shockwave could kill you from that big of an explosion. So
Oh yeah.
I've got what
you
I
wouldn't
want.
even have to be that close
Just
to
tell
it.
me
Like,
one
you could be
thing,
further
Jack.
away and it could kill you.
Yeah.
Our life together.
But, you know, it's just like a movie. And a big smooch at the end, so...
Yeah. And
Gotta
they had a
have
little bit of
that.
dialogue there, and there come the credits.
Yep.
All right. So that was Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. And, yeah, I really like this. This is... I haven't mentioned anything about Barrington Fellong, by the way, who did the music for this game. I feel a little embarrassed that I haven't. But he did the music for this game. He did the music for the immediate sequel, Smoking Mirror. And he also came back for the 5th game. He did the music for the Serpent's Curse. But you know what's another really cool connection about Barrington Fellong? And I've been meaning to bring it up, but I keep forgetting to do it. Barrington Fellong, so he's a big time composer in the UK anyway. It's not just video games. He's done a whole bunch of different stuff, and he did the score for the 1994 movie Shopping, which was the first movie directed by Paul W. S. Anderson.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
We're getting here full circle because as viewers of Hanu know, you have reviewed many of Paul W. S. Anderson's movies, like
all of them. Well, yeah,
actually, all of them,
in some form or another, yes, because he's my favorite director. But yeah, I forgot to mention, like, yes, the score is amazing. I love Barrington Fellong's work, and the soundtracks of the soundtrack of the 3rd game isn't bad either. But it's just a different composer. And there's the Smacker Video logo. So that's what's the big technical hiccup for a long time, why you couldn't play this original game on modern computers for a long time. But eventually they figured it out and got it fixed, and now we can. All right. But any last words here at the end, Dorupka?
I enjoyed the game. Also, as I played it, and also, you know, just commenting on it and you know, watching you play it, I enjoyed it, and I hope that the viewers enjoyed this too. And yeah, I would love to do again a Let's Play, maybe, you know, Broken Sword 3.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, 3 I would say is really good. 4 is definitely the black sheep. I mean, there's cool things about 4, but as we all know, the technical errors really kind of stifle a lot of it. But I do like the story overall. But that's a story for another time. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, so this is all for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Hanu TheHande Mäkinen, and see you on the next one.